Hello everyone, welcome to a somewhat new series of episodes you can expect to see more often on my channel. In it, you will find retold tales and stories about things I personally find interesting. Stories of the unexplained, supernatural, legends, unsolved, and of course the paranormal. Tonight's tale comes from the pages of Reddit, and it has to do with a scary creature encounter. So please, lock your doors, turn off your lights, check under your bed or look behind you. Plug in your headset and listen to this very real encounter. Hi, I've been wondering about posting this for some time, so here I go. This particular encounter happened in Arizona, where my mom believes to have had a few encounters with skinwalkers. She typically isn't the type of person who will make stories up, so I believe her. This particular afternoon, she had woken up from a nap to an empty house after everyone else had went to Flagstaff to run a few errands and to visit some doctors. Since she was home alone, she decided to watch a bit of television. After a few hours, she began to feel as if somebody or something was watching her. The possibility of someone watching her while she was supposed to be completely alone made her feel uncomfortable. She began to look around and call out just in case somebody stayed behind. After not finding anyone and sensing the possibility of her being in danger, she decided to lock and close all the windows and doors that had been left open, just in case someone was trying to scare her. I remember her telling me that the room that made her feel the most uncomfortable was at the end of the hallway, and it was the laundry room. She would have to walk across the hallway to make sure that that window was locked. As she slowly began to walk towards the window to make sure it was locked, she began to hear what sounded like footsteps and somebody trying to break in through it. What she saw next stopped her dead in her tracks. Outside her window was a very large man with a painted face and what she believed to be a coyote pelt from the top of his head running all the way towards his back. The creature, thing, or person had very large and claw-like hands and was staring directly into her eyes when she peeked out. My mom naturally became extremely scared and wanted to run in the opposite direction, but realized that she was completely paralyzed from its gaze. The thing slowly began to open the window and was trying to crawl inside while keeping direct eye contact with her. My mother was completely immobile and was trying to figure out what to do. As the creature started to crawl inside, reaching in to lift itself up with its large claw-like hands, it managed to break eye contact for just 1 second. Immediately, my mother felt that the creature's spell was lifted and was able to think quick enough to slam the window onto his large fingers. She managed to slam the window so hard onto his hands that the creature let out an inhuman sound that sounded so bad she can only describe as demonic. The thing then stared at my mother with an extremely evil look. She thought he would try to attack her, so she began to scream for help as loud as she possibly could. The man immediately ran off into what was now the darkness. After the creature ran off, she quickly locked the window, turned on all the lights, and remained in the small corner of the living room until her parents and siblings came back home. To this day, my mother can still feel an evil look watching her from the shadows of my grandparents' house, and she refuses to walk inside the laundry room where she had this encounter.